What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. So, in my last video, took just a few seconds, and I warned Little B that I didn't want to make this video, right? I have no way of directly communicating with Miss B, but in all sincerity, I had been done with the lies. And again, I offer this video here serves as just the tip of the iceberg. Now, her response apparently was to strike my channel. So now this video gets to serve multiple purposes. First, it's going to be an explanation to YouTube as to why I perceived a threat and subsequently felt comfortable warning another creator. But moreover, it's also going to be kind of a documentation of this person as of late. And I want to start with her most recent community post because I feel like this really lays the framework for where we are. Now, in this post, she speaks to, quote, recent seizures, her eyesight declining massively. She talks about how it's become hard to even look at a screen. Those are quotes, okay? Now, this is also verified through Mrs. B on Twitter. She reiterates these issues, but adds it limits her to just, quote, 15 to 20-minute sessions online. So I just want you for a moment to put yourself in this position, right? If you could only be online for this very small window, would you not prioritize what you're doing? Perhaps, maybe not even venture into Girl World. I mean, after all, if these issues are so severe and they've impacted her availability to create content, it's amazing to me that she would continue to kind of engulf herself within Girl World. Now, this is also Miss B, last Friday, and what now we can conclude are her final days of rapidly declining vision, seizures. And what is she doing? How is she spending her time? Well, she's trying to connect myself and Kaya, right? She goes on to say that last week, Kaya and I had been talking because I felt threatened. Now, first of all, this is entirely false. I would love for Mrs. B to provide any proof that Kaya and I have had any recent communication because it simply has not happened, and I'm supremely confident that Kaya will say the same thing. Also, if she is openly citing that I would feel threatened by another creator, is that not something that I should have been reporting to YouTube? Now, back to the tweets from today. Mrs. B's main talking point is that if anyone looks at her channel, they'll see that she simply does not mention me. Yet, when we go to her page just 3 weeks ago, is this not her citing me? Or is this another person that shares my last name and uses the name Gorlick? So I'm sure some of you are thinking, why even mention this? Well, the reason this is important is Miss B has a documented history of this, lying about creators on the platform. So let's start here, right? This was Mrs. B admitting she lied about a GoFundMe where she took a completely innocent woman's information, someone that was not even in Girl World. She cited that it was Kalari C and posted it in a video. Now, she later made a short admitting she, quote, messed up, y'all. But at this point, she'd already shown this woman and simply misread this woman's name, presuming it was someone that it wasn't when there was completely different spellings. Here, she improperly cites that Amberlynn's dog has been missing in Wisconsin. Now, everyone knows this post was fake. It's been well documented that it's not true, but Miss B continues to leave this on her page for the last 4 months. The reality is Mrs. B absolutely loves to create these back and forths with creators on YouTube. I mean, in the past, she's even went on panels to promote this drama within the community and then spends her day vaguely tweeting about creators. Now, again, I'm sure some of you are thinking, well, why would you even be concerned? She's got a smaller channel. Even if she's posting these things, she's saying she has various medical conditions. Well, interestingly enough, less than a month ago, she was posting things like this. Now, again, this is using my last name, right? That I would defecate on myself at the mere sight of her husband. Going on to say that she has personally witnessed him knock a man out with a single punch. Now, just briefly, I'm a jiu-jitsu blue belt, right? I have thousands of hours sparring. I have never, in all that time, seen someone knock a man out with a single punch. As a matter of fact, I would urge you, watch any boxing event, watch a UFC event this weekend, see how many one-punch knockouts you see, right? There's a reason for that. You can't really train a one-punch knockout. It's really not possible. But apparently her husband is some type of physical specimen not only does he have this capacity, one can assume that his presence invokes fear in other men. Now, these threats were just sent through him because Mrs. B was retweeting a vague post about reading someone's obituary directly after posting an apology to me. So, what was Miss B's motive about this obituary post? Because today, Miss B is still out finding random tweets about me, responding. No one should speak about her, right? She's reiterating these serious medical conditions, the recent loss of her dog. Yet just last month, right, she's posting these profanity-laced messages saying that no one would, quote, step to her in real life. So, pardon me if you don't understand the confusion of why I would reference this in a video. We're talking about a 28-day span here. We're not talking about this massive, significant amount of time, where we're going from talking about her husband, who apparently is the second coming of Kimbo Slice, and how no one would, quote, step to her in real life, to then projecting these serious medical issues and her dog passing away. I have nothing to do with her medical issues. I have nothing to do with the loss of her dog. I'm sympathetic to those things, actually. By all accounts, the days leading up to those events, you spent online obsessively posting about me, which, being honest, kind of only adds to my concern that you're taking this extremely limited time online and vaguely going on about obituaries, telling me that I should feel threatened by other creators and proclaiming that I'm talking to people that I'm not. I mean, this whole situation is just a little bit absurd, is it not? So again, Miss B, assuming you made this complaint to YouTube, I honestly hope this video serves as a very brief documentation as to why I felt it suitable to take a few seconds out of a video to warn another creator to simply stop speaking about me. I don't want to make content like this. Many people don't want to see content like this. But, I mean, at this point, it seems necessary. And again, very much, this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Mrs. B and what is clearly a growing obsession. So my recommendation, Miss B, mourn the loss of your pet. I know that's difficult. I truly do. Consider that if you can only be online for these short windows of time, that you prioritize the things that you hold close. As a creator myself, I feel bad, despite all the issues, that your health is preventing you from being able to make content, but understand why, knowing that, it makes it even more concerning you're willing to come online, say these things, offer these things, and from my account, express these threats. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Appreciate you watching it. Be back as soon as I can with more commentary.